Well, hello guys. I was just gonna do a small grind before I even started the recording so you didn't have to watch me suffer through all this, and someone just saw me struggling, came by, dropped off a buff, and now I have a thorns on me. So I'm gonna rush through here and try to kill a couple yellows to get myself to level 4 quick. They also gave me 2 items. I'll show you in a second. But right now I'm gonna race through and kill as many as I can. Alright, all I gotta do is just do 1 point of damage on them, get full XP. Let's race to this level. Race. Here we go, a yellow rat. There we go. I need to do 1 damage. There we go. That's that 1 point of damage I need. And when he turns to run, that worked out perfect. And here's another yellow con. So I'm just gonna keep running up to these and killing them. Well, I gotta guess target them first. Let's try it again. Okay. There we go. There's that point of damage I needed. Ooh. Guess I'll just kill this. I am low on hit points, very low. Oof. Maybe I can take a blue. I'll take this blue one. Getting super low in life. All right, excellent. I'll give myself a minor shielding. Hey, there's a knoll. I'll get that knoll. That worked out nicely. Okay, the no scout, a yellow con. All right, sit down for a second. Stand up. Oh, wolf. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Well, I made it back. And check it out. This is what I was given. A loam-encrusted cloak. 5 AC, 2 strength, 3 charisma, 1 intelligence. Oh, agility mana. This is an amazing item. And they gave me a ruined cowl. Look at this. 2 AC, 5. Wow, 9 intelligence. This person, I didn't catch their name and I didn't have the recording ready, but hopefully they'll watch this video, and I really appreciate it. That was so nice. So nice. So that really boosted my mana. Strength is a nice addition too. And the charisma is going to help me buy things cheaper. That's so cool. So once again, try to get to level 4. It'd be nice to get to Blackborough really soon. Kill mobs. Maybe even group. I would like to group. Large snake. Okay. Now I don't know if I can handle that. I had buffs. When those were active, I think sure. Large bat. That's an even con. I'm going to fight the even con. I've got a lot of intelligence. Bring him back over here. Just gonna get 1 more spell off on him. Oh, I zoned. I was gonna turn. I was using the turn key right there. So how about I just stay here and fight these beetles? They're everywhere. Yeah, I've got lots of mana. In 1 level, I get O'Keel's Radiation. I'm trying to remember what that does. It lasts for a very short period of time, and I think it's a damage shield. That's what I think it does. So tonight for dinner I made cheeseburger macaroni, and for my beverage, A&W root beer. I don't know what the A and the W stand for. Never did. American something? Well, there's a restaurant, fast food chain called A&W. And you can get root beer floats, hot dogs, burgers, fries, just the standard stuff. Fast food. Oh yeah, getting close to level 4. Alright, well I'm going to chill out in front of town doing the bob and weave. I like this run. Whipping the hair back and forth. I just got healed up by a paladin hanging out here right in front of the gates. He gave me a spell buff and heals. See what he gave me? Minor shielding, and I have courage. The only problem is I don't have any mana, but I'm still gonna fight beetles. Let's get this level quick. Oh, the big man, he is red. Raging bull, look at him. Whoa, look at this guy running fast. Look how quick. I couldn't even read his name, he was moving so quickly. So I'm going to pull up the website and read up on oak kills radiation. P1999 green server, class, wizard, level 4. So it is a damage shield, 2 fire per hit damage. I wonder if this is the quickest way to get this level. Just fighting the blue beetles. Probably. We're gonna have a 2-on-1 fight. Alright, so let's read up on the spell. It says, increases damage shield by 2. And it says at level 4, increases fire resist by 7. Now 2 ticks, level 4 for 3 point. 2 ticks at level 4. And then, oh, and by the time you get to level 65, it lasts for almost 4 minutes. So it's one that doesn't really start out good, but it'll keep getting increased duration. So it's worth using. It's not worth throwing away. It doesn't seem like the damage shield increases much, but the duration sure does. Alright, so what other spells? We get Root, Shock of Fire. Let's check this one out. At level 4, it says it does 13 damage. So the one I'm using now does 5 damage. That's a big jump in damage. Oh, thank you. What'd he give me? Bravery. So courage was replaced by bravery. So this is a good chance to increase my melee skill. Alright, now I'm going to go back to my level 1 spells. So you get one called Ice Strike, which is a rain direct damage spell. Level 4, See Invisible, Gate, that's a big one. So nothing really pops out at level 4, nothing really makes you really Like, wow, finally. There's a lot of players hanging out here. You see all these people? Saturday night, Qeynos, Christmas vacation, kids are out of school. Adults are enjoying the TGI Friday. Just a good time. I'm really having fun playing tonight. I think after I make this episode, I'm going to jump on the Necromancer hanging out in Field of Bone. I'm going to go fight out in Kern's Tower. Maybe I'll upload the Necromancer episode first, but I haven't made it yet. That's what I think I'm going to do. Let's just chill right here, and then I'll be back in a second. All right. I've got mana. Let's start nuking the crazy beetles. 1. Nuke again. 2. Nuke again. Look at that. Defense is going up. AC of 85. That's really high for only level 3. Not many kills left. Well, sadly, I've finished off my root beers. Last sip. I've got about 4 more in the fridge, so if I want to get more before Christmas comes around the corner, I need to buy some soon. I think those 4 root beers will last me about 4 days. I drink about 1 a day. Uh-oh, Fippy. Here he comes. I wonder if I can take him. Come on, trying to... Oh, he's yellow. No. More beetles. So I've been told that when I finish residency, I'm going to go up, change states, I'm going to move. There was an extra room before I really find a job and get my own place. I was going to stay with relatives. Had an extra room available, but someone else moved into that room. Okay, so I didn't complain at all, but it's fine. And then my mom made a suggestion. She goes, my uncle, who's planning on moving up there, has a travel trailer or some kind of trailer. I don't know what type it is. And basically I can stay in that. And I was like, that sounds promising, actually. I'm really into this idea of van life and trailers and things like that. I did stay in my car for a period of time, and I really enjoyed it, to be honest with you. I used to find locations. I'll tell you what I used to use, because this is before I got into med school. I was trying to save money. I was waiting for the admission process. You know, I was applying to all kinds of schools, and I was in limbo. So I stayed in my car. Wasn't sure I would get accepted or not, so I was actively studying again to retake the MCAT exam, just in case. I wanted to improve my application for next year. But anyways, I was staying in my car. I would go to a Burger King. They had a unisex bathroom, and it had the lockable doors, and I would go there, and I would get the same meal every time. It was like a cheap combo meal. It was only about $6. Something like that. And then I would go there, stop in the bathroom. I would carry a backpack with me with my laptop for studying, and I would swing by the bathroom first, and I would wash up. I would use the bathroom sink as kind of like a bird bath and brush my teeth. If I needed to shave, I had a portable electric razor. Anyways, I cleaned up after myself, you know, but I used the bathroom to tidy myself up. If I needed to wash my hair, I could do it quickly in the sink. Basically, it was like my bathroom. And then I would swing by and get a combo meal. And I would use it to stay out of the elements. I would eat my food, study at the table. And I would hang out for about 2 hours at a time. There was a couple locations that were similar. I would do that at those locations. There's also at my old college, junior college over the track, and they had an outside bathroom with a water faucet on the outside, and I would just use that, run it, put my head underneath it. So anyways, I would stay clean. Very easily I could stay clean. And there was another park I used to use a lot too. I would go into the park, and if I needed to exercise around the park, I would do it. And then afterwards, I can just use the bathroom to tidy myself up. Had a really nice system. It was fun. And if you needed to park and take a nap, there was a couple locations I like to use. You're always good using a Walmart. As long as you're not there for days and days and days and days, no one even notices you there. Just find a quiet place to park. Recline your seat back. It's nice if you got good tinting on your windows too. But it was an adventure. I enjoyed my time. And so I see people doing it full time called van life, and they have really nice, sometimes expensive looking setups. Some of it seems to be for show, like they're hitting the gym and they're working out and doing all this cooking, you know, like I don't know about cooking food, you know, when you're living in a van. Just find yourself a diner or something and go in there. But like cooking food on a heating plate or whatever, that seems kind of weird for me. But anyways, staying in a trailer for a bit of time, it will be like an experiment for me to see how I like it. All right, let's get this level. I've got to be so close. Maybe this and one more beetle. Here we go, we're about to have company. Uh-oh, another one's coming too. Let's back it up. Yeah, this might be the level. This might be the kill. Van life. I'm a minimalist. Whee. Tell you what, I'm gonna throw up. Okay, I got one more kill. I want to put up minor shielding before I level. You know what? Forget killing the beetle. Let's just run into town and get the experience from a quest. You look at my experience, I just need a smidge, very smidge, a tiny bit of experience. And I can get it by turning in some fetch and retrieve. Porta Patty. She might have been the one who gave me the buffs. Sort of looks like it. The big talk is about that fight between, was it Jake Paul and some big dude from England? I didn't watch it. I'm not big into sports like that, especially full contact type fighting sports. It's just not my thing. But he got injured, I guess. Maybe he busted up his jaw. Looked kind of nasty. All right, jump down on the water. Pick it up. Swim on out. Creamy. Creamy dreamy. Here we go. Ha! We got the level. Let's go pick up the skills. Then I'll memorize my spells. Heck, we don't even need this anymore. Let's turn it in. Let's see what happens. So I'm level 4, and I'm going to turn in the second part of this quest. Will it even give me a noticeable amount of experience? Is it worth it at level 4? I'm going to say probably not. I mean, you saw it move, but just a bit. Probably not worth doing. All right, where is the thing? Here's the bank. I'm not going to put on the spells until I have meditation, because it'll be so much quicker with meditation. All I have to do is train meditation, and I think I have all of my spells. Pretty sure. Do I have gate? Yes, I have gate. Do I have kills radiation? Shock of fire? Ice strike? I have them all. Do I have root? Oh, I have root, so I have every spell I need. So now find meditation. Excellent. All right, now let's see where I'm at with hit points. 180 hit points and 82 AC. So it gave me 6 AC and 7 hit points. And now, memorize these spells. Whoop. 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 Did it work? Nope. And one more. So, kills radiation is going to go here. Why am I moving? Oh. Still taking a long time. Jeez. Gate. We'll go here. Man, these take forever. So I see this tentacle whip. I actually want to come back and buy that thing. I can sell some bone chips. Maybe I can get it. Dagger. Now do I have enough for the tentacle whip? Nope. I'm going to buy it for something else. Some other character can use it. A tentacle whip. Kind of cool. Alright, let's try out the new spells. First I'm going to try out the old spells. Is he going to be okay? Let's try out the old spell on a snake. So this does 5 damage and it takes 8 mana. Now it does 6 damage and takes 8 mana. Better. Now let's try the other one. So targeting a skeleton, let's use Shock of Fire. Oh yeah, 13 damage. That is a huge difference. Alright, I think I'm going to go to the next area now. So I've got kills radiation, I've got root, gate, and Shock of Fire. Okay, let's look around. So there is also a level 1 spell I have that can maybe give me some light. It's called Sphere of Light. Let's just cast it here. Is it something that's wearable? I cannot even remember. Or is it just an item you hold in your bags? Here goes. Sphere of Light. Ah, it casts you an item that you hold in your bags. It actually just changes the hue a little bit. I think it would actually decreases the light. Let's hold on to it and then test it out when it's really dark. Okay, so now finding the bigger guys, the bigger targets. A giant rat. Let's go ahead and do it. Partial resist. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Let's use O's kills radiation for the next fight. Okay, I'll get the Grey Wolf. I'm going to use the cheap spells. One more cheap spell. Kills. So far, you only took 4 damage from it. 6 damage from it. And it fades. So it only did 6 points of damage, and it costed how much? 15 mana. That was a rip-off. Total rip-off. No, I'm just hoping I have enough. I have enough to cast Shock of Frost one time. But I am getting better at stabbing. So I'll have enough to cast 2 spells. Shock of Frost twice. Let's time it. I want to get him run away first. Here we go. Get him running away. Now, I have not even seen meditation go up at all. Oh, there it goes. Nice. So let's see how much it goes up. So my mana is at 22, and it goes to 26. 26 to 30. So it was only beforehand giving 2 points of mana every 6 seconds, and now it's giving 4 points of mana every 6 seconds. So it's doubled its regeneration rate. That is nice. And that's only so far, because it'll get better. Scout is an even con. I better wait. I need life and I need mana. Right, he's coming close. That scared me. So let's see, if it does 13 damage and it costs 15 mana, it's more mana efficient than Shock of Frost. Excellent. Oh yeah, I feel better now. I feel good. That was good. So I can kill white cons at level 4. Nothing really special I have equipped. I do have 2 good items that give intelligence, but really nothing that's turning the tide of fights. And meditate. It's now at 8. So let's see, 23 to 27. So it's still 4 points. let's see if I'm holding this sphere of light and I take this off. See how that doesn't really work? Let's put it in this bag. So it seems to be about the same as a lantern. It's hard to say. How about I go into sewers and let's try to get a hit point ring. All right, we go down the sewer. They call them the cleans right here. They call the sewers the aqueducts. All right, we made it. Giant rats. Investigators. Look at that snake standing up like that. Where's Ron Casterkin? A dread! Why is that here? Is it behind me? God. Yeah, you. And you. Well, forget about the dread corpse down here. Ah, I'm leaving. That was close. So I have to say the sphere of light is actually worse. So I'm not going to use it. Just destroy it. And just rely on the lantern. It's better. I tell you what, that aqueduct's scary. You guys didn't expect the dread corpse down there, did you? Neither did I, but I've seen him several times down there before. It could end your run so quickly. But I think I'm going to end this here, guys. I got level 4. Ding, that was my goal. And I've got some nice spells now. And I got root. I didn't try rooting anything, but we can try to root nuke. That's always an option too. Enjoy your Christmas vacation.